Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be making cards inspired from when I went to the scrapbook convention in early November. So I took a class, a card making class. I think was able to make 6 to 8 cards with one paper pad, and it was a few things left over except for like stickers. And it was from Photo Play, that's the paper brand, and Card Bases. And so they have all the little layouts, what you do to make the card. So what I have done is I pulled out some card bases from random card packs. And I'm thinking that's from Michaels. You know how they have the 80 to 100 cards in the hot buy thing, and I have a few of those. So I think it's like 80, maybe it's 80 or less. It depends on like the I guess the material that they use, but I have that nonetheless. I have a few of those that I find very fun to use and just update, because all this is just paper, folded over like all of the other paper that I would be cutting and scored, but it's already prefabricated, so which is really cool. And it's an A2 card, so I know I have envelopes that will work. Anyway, we're going to be using those card bases, this paper pad, it's Wish List by American Crafts, and this is the patterns on it. Has 12 designs. You can see without doing a quick flip through. It's an older paper pad, so it may not be in Tuesday morning. And this one, we're going to be trying to use this Holiday Hustle paper pad. And this is in Tuesday morning currently, I believe. And we're going to be using the Pebbles Ephemera pack. And this is what's in there. And I got this in 2016, so I'm definitely sure that this is not the SKU number you want to look for. But they do have more ephemera now at the store, so you can go and get them. So I've already did one, and this is how it looks, which I think is going to be super cute. It's from my aunt. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that commercial, What Does the Fox Say? But she cracked up with that commercial a lot. Like she'd be like, it's on, brand, it's on. Have you seen that commercial? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she tried to explain to me what it was about. I'm just like, okay. So anyway, I think this will be cute for her. I'm going to put the baby's, not Christmas. He took some pictures for his birthday. I'm going to put that in there and mail it off to her. And then I have already got this. So this is the base we're using. I have this little snow globe. How cute is that, right? And then we're going to, I guess I could put Holly Jolly right about along the base. But I was thinking like above it or either below it. But I think we'll see about going on the base. I don't know, because then it looks kind of plain, right? But I'm thinking we're going to use this snowflake because it's a snow globe, right? And that comes from Holiday Hustle, and they have another one in here, bigger snowflake. So I think we'll use that. And the thing that I found about the layering of the different papers on top of the card base is that it, if you have a go by, it's really fun and easy to do. As well as, if you have a lot of paper that you're trying to get rid of, even the ugly paper, because, some people, myself, Brandy, I don't like some of the paper that I have. I'm like, that's ugly, I would never use it. But you can cut a few sheets of your ugly paper up and layer it on and make it look intentional. And there you have it. So here we go with this. I think this is going to be cute. And I think it's a snowflake. See, I think it needs this. Like, it really needs this Holly Jolly Christmas to go over that. What do you think? And I think it's a snowflake in here. Let me check before I flip through all these things again. Yep, so I think I can put these snowflakes. Maybe not. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see, because I got to cut this down, and you guys know how my cutting is. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting the length of it to be exactly 5.5, and then the width of it is like 2 1/4, 2 1/2, something like that, because it's a 4 1/4 size card. It's a normal A2 size card. So let me go ahead and cut that down. Okay, so unfortunately for me, one of the measurements was already measured off, and I'm covering up this card as well, which is okay. The one thing that I want you all to know is that this card, even though it's pre-scored and folded, it is off a little bit. I'm okay with it. I think what I'll do is No, I don't want to start slicing on it right now. If it gets to be too nerve-wracking for me, maybe I'll slice it down some. And on this card, I'm going to, do I have my corner rounder in my view? I do. And this is the 1 1/4 corner rounder. I'm just going to go ahead and round, excuse me, 1/2 inch, 1 1/4. What am I doing? 1/2 inch. I like the 1 inch corner rounder better, but I moved it. When I went to the class, I had a little to-go bag that I created, which was super fun making. And here we go. I'm trying not to distress anything, as you probably can tell, so, you know, wish me luck. You probably already knew how to do this, right? It's new to me. It's not really new to me, but I don't buy like the paper pad kits, so I always thought the kits, you know, you could do kits with this, but I also figure this is kind of like scrapbooking layouts, maybe, because you already have this. Like, I'm telling you, I'm sure some of you are probably scrapbooking queens, but the ladies there, they were printing off pictures with their little camera picture printer thingy. It was just so like magical to see the ladies do that. I want to make sure that I have it, the opening on the right side, because I felt like I was going to do something wrong. And I'm using some Aleene's Tacky Line Roll, which is interesting in itself. And we're going to go ahead and put that down, which is nothing but laying it down, which is, it works great. It's real tacky. I feel like I'm probably using this on the wrong kind of project though, because they show you doing it, what it says matte down, it's glue adhesive. And I just want to, you know, I've told you all this before, I really want to find what I think when it comes to adhesive as well as glue that will be my friend, that we can be buddies together, because I thought I had found something that I really liked, but no. No, I didn't. And I'm just going to put 1 versus 2 down. And this is pretty cool. You know, it comes double, I guess double rolled. And all I do is just apply a little bit of pressure down to make sure that it's adhering all the way down on one side. And then, you know, you pull it up like regular tape, which is fun. And we already have our scored side, so I can't screw that up too bad, right? Not that I would screw it up, I'm just saying I can't mess it up. You know what's interesting for me, and you guys probably, left-handed people will probably understand more so than right-handed people, because you know you're right-handed, and the world is mostly right-handed. Everything except for a few things for lefties. I feel like I need to do this side first and then go over to the other side though, only because then I'll have room to, you know, I feel like I'll have wiggle room. I don't know why, but I do. So just apply that down and apply this down. So I chose to do 2 snowflakes only because it's a snow globe, and I thought that would be really cool to have that in. And so now if you want to, you can go in and apply a little bit more pressure. The only thing that I would worry about if you did it like that is that this is not smooth. It has like some texture to it, so you have to be, you know, mindful of that. And so what I'm going to do with this guy is use some regular tape. All right, so got the tape down on it. And I'm thinking that this little card may be too plain with just those 2 little things that I want to do to it. So, you know, I have buttons I could use. I have a lot of things that I could use. And I'm just sitting here thinking about what I want to put on here. Because again, we're not using any stamps. No stamps will be used today, hopefully. Hopefully. But I do want to put this at the bottom because you know usually snow globes do have something written on the bottom of them. Like if you go to like New York, London, all the major cities, Houston. We have in Texas, I should say, from when I've seen snow globes, we have a Texas snowman. It's just water with some little seeds, a carrot nose, and 3 little black dots. So it shows that the snow melted from the Texas heat. I'm not sure if you've seen it. I'm quite sure other places that have a lot of heat may have something similar to that, but we call it the Texas snowman, which is cute. So, you know, it says like Christmas 2018 or 1986 or whatever, you know. So that's why I want to put that at the bottom. I think that'd be cute. But then it's still plain, and I want to put something else. So I'm going to try my hand at making a little snowflake. Well, it's not a snowflake bow, it's a bow. So that, you know, adds a little bit dimension to it. The only thing about the dimension adding stuff is that when it comes to Christmas, mailing stuff in the mail, it can be hard. So how does they do this thing? I think that's how it goes. The only thing is it's not double-sided, so I would really have to pay attention to the direction of the everything. And I don't know, I think that would be kind of corny now that I look at it. Maybe some washi tape would work. Let me think. Okay, so I decided to take the snow globe off and move it down closer to the bottom of it. And I think we may be able to... Nope. I was going to say, I think we may be able to get away with just adding that little piece on there, but I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is just set this one to the side. Let's slap some glue on because I didn't put any on the corners. That's one thing I need to remember, is that if I don't put anything on the corner of the paper, it will curl up. So I need to keep that in mind. It does dry clear, so no worries about that. I'm just going to put it under something so that the folding will go away. All right, so we do have this one. We have the trees with the fox, and then I had pulled this one out. I thought that would be cute. Some holly, excuse me, a wreath. And I like these little, I like the background already just like it is, but we're gonna cover everything up because that's the goal, is to make some cards just like that, right? And so what I want to do, I'm wondering this red, because it's kind of muted. Actually, I think this may look good underneath it. What do y'all think? Like this and these stars? It may look good. Let's just see if we can't find something else. I actually like this. I love this pattern. It looks like a shirt to me, and I like that a lot. I'm not sure why I like it so much, but I do. I really, really do. I think this would be too much if we did this one, because it's busy. So, you know, I feel like we need to get a background that's not so busy and pare it down. We could also revisit previous patterns that we've used, and that's a lot of going in the wrong direction, in my opinion. Yep, so let's see, maybe the tree. I think the tree is busy too, though. Yeah, I do like just this plain dots in the background, just like that. And I think putting the Holly Jolly Christmas across the wreath works as well. So maybe we could do that, like that one, because it's green on the other side. But I like this, just like that. I really do like that. That's real easy. This is a simple card to do. So I'm going to do a quick flip through just to make sure I don't want to put anything else on there. So we are just going to go with this card. Yay, that's cool. The card base, and I am going to use some of this foam tape. Is Forever in Time paper craft collection, and I got this from the dollar store, not Dollar Tree, but the dollar store here. I think it's Party Dollar or something like that, and it's multi-craft, made in China. It's a Canada brand, Canadian brand. It was $1.30. I think I showed you all this. I did in the haul that I did a long time ago, earlier in the year. I really wanted to go to that dollar store too, because it's a lot of dollar items that are different than Dollar Tree. Not all of them are straight up $1 though, so we just have to keep that in mind. And some stuff, when I go in there, because you know I'm so frugal, I'm like, that's too much money, even though it's like $2 or something like that. But you know, because you have the dollar store, the 99-cent only store, all these dollar stores, and I know some places don't have them, and then some places do have them. You know, I always tell my friends that I would love to like go to all over the world, to all the like dollar stores, like the 100 yen store, the 1 pound, a Poundland store, I think is what it's called, Poundland. That'd be so cool to just travel and go to all the dollar spots, right? Because you know what's so crazy about this, the way our lives are, like a lot of people wish that they had Hobby Lobbies and Michaels and Joann's, especially people overseas. I know I've seen people post that we're lucky to have that. They don't have those kind of stores over where they are, and then we're like, oh, I wish we could go to this, and I wish we could go to that. It's just so crazy how you know, I think this is cute. I hope y'all like it, because it looks like, I mean, it looks very festive. Let's just leave it at that. And so I just need to put a strip of tape. This little tape keeps, you know what, no, I'm going to do a dollop, a drop of glue on here. But I was going to say, this little tape keeps vanishing underneath a piece of paper. It's like, I don't want to be used. I need to stay. I need you to keep me. Okay, I almost put it upside down. Here we go. Holly Jolly Christmas. So someone has decorated a wreath with holly and berries. And there we go. Next card, please. Next. Alright, so I had originally only planned to do 3 cards. I think we'll do 1 more and then we'll be done. So, looking at our little layout, I think we can try and... I want to put the gingerbreads together maybe and put Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. I think that would be cute. Let's see how it's going to look though. The only thing is, now that, you know, we're putting this together and we're doing a layout for it, I guess you could say, it's kind of hard, or it's a little bit more cumbersome to do when sometimes the paper doesn't really match up how we want it to match up. Make spirits bright. I think that would be cute as well. Santa. This little squirrel. That's cute. So let's see if I can find it. I also like the Give Joy one, so we'll put that to the side really quickly. Another snow globe. But let's see. I'm wondering if this Meet Me Under the Mistletoe is going to be too big. Hopefully not, but if it is, we'll regroup. And yeah, it's too big. Unless we just did one person, one item, like if we did like this little guy standing on his heels with a candy cane waiting on his girl, I guess. Or if we could turn the card this way, maybe it would be better. Nope, 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 nope. All right, so let's go ahead and do something else then. Let's see. This is cute for you. And we could do that. Because the whole goal again is to not use any pattern paper. I mean, any stamps. I think this will be cute. These and this. I think this will be cute together because it's super contrasting. But I think that that makes it go well together for you. Let's see something. These little reindeer or deer in their, what is this called? Oh, look. That's perfect. Perfecto. All right, so I already cut it down to size, I guess. I wanted the pattern to show a little, so hopefully I was able to accomplish that with my cutting and measuring. Hopefully. Let's see, this is too much. I really want to find one of those, I don't know the name of it, but I saw that all the ladies were using it. It's like a scrapbooking trash bucket. It has a drink holder attached to it, and you put a little bag under it. It was so cool to catch all my trash. So right now I just have a bag, a plastic bag, I guess you could say. So I am recycling, but you know, I think that I'm going to start using, I'm going to try, I can't say I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to take my own bags to the store just so I can be better to the earth. I'm going to try. I really, really want to do that. When we lived in Connecticut, you know, they charged you for bottles and stuff like that. So if you bought a soda, and let's just say the soda was 50 cents, it was 55 cents because they charge you for the bottle itself. And then, you know, you take it back and get your 5-cent deposit. So it's a good way to recycle. We don't recycle here in Texas like that. They don't charge you for that stuff. They do have big recycling bins. People, you know, pick up cans and things like that, but no one's recycling purposefully. We recycle. We pay for the recycling with our trash pickup. And I'm always telling the big roommate, put it in the recycle trash can. He's like, what? We're paying them. And then he's like, we're paying them to, did it again. We're paying them to recycle and we're not getting any money for it. I was just like, put it in the recycle trash can and be quiet about that. He's always saying that people are taking advantage of me because I'm giving things, like I'll give something away or whatever. He's like, you didn't charge? That's like $20. I'm like, what drugs are you on, man? So hopefully I measured this properly. I'm trying to just lay it down and see. Oh, come on. There we go. No. It's a little bit off, but it's okay. Looks crooked to me, a little bit crooked. But I guess these lines are doing that to me. And I think that that is going to be so cool because it's definitely different in that regard. It's not perfect at all. I like that. I love it, actually. I'm glad that I was able to take that class and learn a few new things to continuously inspire me to get better at what I do. If you've ever done this before, even if you have a page kit and you make from your page kit, let me know. I would like to know, what do you like most about it? Do you like that it's already, everything is good, you just have to follow what they tell you to do? Or do you not like that part? You know, do you like that you don't have to really think about it? It's all there. You just follow the picture and you get it. One of the ladies was like, I don't want to, I'm going to take it home because I want to ink the edges. I was like, okay. That was in the class. And I guess she would, because I guess when you take classes, unless it's like a beginner class, most people are a little bit versed in card making already. Like this one lady, I took another class there as well because I wanted to learn something. In that class I really didn't learn much. I was kind of a little bit disappointed in that class in particular because I only got a chance to finish one card. I didn't get a chance to finish anything else. So the next day I was really, really determined to finish finish all the cards. So I was just like really focused on getting it done. So you cut all your paper. The first step says to cut all the paper on the one sheet to make that particular card or whatever. And I was just like, I was really determined because when you take a class, my aunt came from Houston to watch the baby. I don't want to go back home and be like, oh, I don't have anything to show for this. So, I definitely wanted to, I'm going to pull him up a little bit because his tail is hanging off the side a little bit too much. All right, so we are done with this fun card. I love how it looks. And then look on the back. So cool. And these are not straight, which is even better. So this is the card that we made just now. This is another surprise card that looks really great with that card base already. We just applied some foam and glue and it looks really good. This would have been a cute shaker, but again, it's not my original card. Now this is the card that still needs some work and I'll work on that later. After I stop filming, I'm gonna go right into it because usually when I say I'm gonna work on something later, it gets tossed aside and never gets complete. But I'm mailing these cards out to people, so I definitely need to do it, right? Maybe another sentiment, although this sentiment is there. Maybe some mittens, I don't know. Nothing too big and bulky is what I'm thinking. And then this was the first card. I love this one the most, I think, because it has more meaning. I know who I'm going to send these cards to as well, but when you do something for family and they appreciate it, it just, in my opinion, means so much more. So we were able to create a few cards off the top of our head, kind of, and that was really fun. So you'll probably see another project with this stuff in the near future. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you do this, and let me know what your favorite ephemera pad is that you use, ephemera that you just create cards with. This was nothing that I saw anyone do. I said it was just inspiration from the class that I took. So until next time, happy crafting.